Again, another exciting modified race last Friday night at Lakeside Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, leading up to this week's Tom Carrick Memorial at Lakeside Speedway. Great feature last week, though. Nic Bidinger finally finds his way to victory lane at Lakeside Speedway. Nick, joining us now on the line. Nic Bidinger, and how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good.
Man, I got to ask you, did you think it was going to take yourself this long to find your way into victory lane this year?
Absolutely not. We were really looking forward to a really good season. Really, our goal at this point in the year, we really wanted to have at least a couple of wins, and we finally got one knocked off this week, though. So we'll see what we can do here in the next few weeks.
Now, coming off the season that you had last year, Nick, what things have been different, I guess, for you, or what's kept you out of victory lane up to this point?
We just had a lot of tough luck. I mean, at Lakeside, if you get in a wreck or you don't finish in the top 12, you got to start back out of the top 12 the following week. So we've kind of had some issues with the car, some flat tires, a couple wrecks that we've been in that's really kept us out of starting towards the front. Early in the year, we had some really good runs, had a couple seconds, and then, 2 weeks ago, we had a second down there. It's just a couple small things and figuring out a new car, but we're back on track now.
And last week, you were definitely on track. I mean, you looked good. You got to the point. You passed your teammate, Dan Charles, to take the lead. What did you think going into the last half of that race, though? I mean, did you think that somebody was going to be coming or you're going to be in a battle with somebody there late in that race?
The car was running so good, and then with Danny running second, I knew we were in good shape. Not saying that Danny's going to block for me or anything, but he's definitely not going to take us out. So that's a good thing, and being able to look at the scoreboard on the backstretch and know that he's there, it makes a big difference. I was really looking for John Allen to come up and maybe make a challenge for it, but it didn't turn out that way, and him and Danny kind of battled out there right at the end, and allowed us to get away from him a little bit.
Yeah, because really, in all honesty, it looked like that. After each restart, they were pretty close. But I mean, you spread it back out. It seemed like after each and every restart, there towards the end, on your way to your first win here in 2010. Nick, looking at this year, the way it's all gone for you, how would you grade yourself out? I mean, what have you learned from all the things that have happened to you this year?
The main thing is just try to adapt to the situation. I mean, we got a new car. Everything was new this year. Randy Moore with J-Row Motorsports supported us with a new car, new engine, basically a whole new program, which is absolutely great. But it took us a little bit longer to figure out the car and figure out what adjustments we needed to be making for different situations. The main thing is learn to adapt quicker, and hopefully this year has taught us that.
Yeah, because really in your class, I mean, you've got to be on your A game, because if you're not, you're going to be struggling to figure it all out. So if you can adapt, then that's going to put you ahead of the game.
Oh, absolutely. And we've been working with Andy Claiborne down at Evolution, and really think we've got some things figured out on these cars that are going to make them quite a bit quicker.
Now, you got a couple of big races coming up this week. I know we've got the Tom Carrick Memorial this Friday night. And right now, I believe that the purse, just looking at from what Lakeside's added into the purse, going to pay over $1,000 just in the modifieds to win that race. That's before the Carrick family puts their money onto it. So that race could escalate and get up there in purse. But I know that you're looking forward to that one. And you've also got the Jayhawk Modified Classic, which pays $5,000 to win and $1,000 just to make the show. What are you getting done on your program to make sure you're ready for these two races coming up?
I just keep improving each and every week. And really the last 3 or 4 weeks, we've made some what I would consider some pretty big strides in the right way. So, just keep doing what we're doing, making sure everything on our car and our program's right, and just showing up every week and doing it.
Now, what would it mean to you if you picked off one of those two wins? I mean, what would that say for your program, and how would that make you feel personally?
It'd be great to win one of those races. It's definitely not out of our reach, especially at a track that we know so well and have had a lot of success at. I don't see any problems getting there. I'm hoping to win one of the two. Now next week we kind of put ourselves behind the 8 ball with winning this week. It's going to make us start quite a little ways back, and I did that to us last year too. I won the week before the Tom Carrick, so we made it up to 5th last year. So let's look to do just a little bit better than that.
Well, at least if anything, you're being consistent. We can say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Nick, if I remember right, didn't the year that you won the Grand National Championship, didn't you get a ride for the Jayhawk, and didn't you make the field there?
Yeah, that was the first time I drove for Randy. The first time I had got in the car would have been at the shootout. I raced it at the shootout. We had a lot of motor problems that weekend. The following weekend we went to Heartland, and then came back the weekend after that at the Jayhawk and qualified in fourth on that deal, and had a really good run on qualifying night. And then the second night, the track got real slick, and obviously all the horsepower in the new car, I wasn't quite ready for that big jump.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it was that's kind of what landed us in the ride that we're in and where we're at now.
And again, talk to us about that, because I know it's pretty special. Everybody talks about how much money it costs to maintain a car, to get a car, to keep a car. To have a main sponsor like that, that's got to be a huge advantage to you and take a load off your mind.
Oh, absolutely. Even when we were running in the Grand National class, when I was racing for Dad, my dad funded everything, and it's definitely in the back of your mind. If you hit something, and you tear the car up a little bit, that's coming virtually straight out of your pocket. And with Randy, I mean, obviously it's not Katie bar the door, I don't care what I tear up. It's definitely not that at all. But to know that you have somebody behind you that will back you up on what you need and get you fixed up every week in and week out, that's a huge advantage.
It definitely sounds like it. From the way things are going, it looks like you guys are pretty happy over there, because at times we've seen 3 cars out there. Not only have we seen Danny and you, we've also seen Justin Boney in a car, and we've seen Tom Charles in the same car too as well.
Yeah. I mean, I think Randy's having a blast. I mean, he loves going to these races, having fun. I absolutely love it that he likes to do that, because that means we get to do the same thing. So, yeah, with me and Danny, and then Justin being in the car quite a bit here recently, and then Tom in it. I mean, the guy's got to love racing, so it's definitely a plus for everybody.
That just kind of goes hand in hand with everyone. You're right there. Well, hey, Nick, thank you very much for stopping by here on Lakeside ReWind tonight. Congratulations on your win last Friday night, and good luck to you the rest of the year here at Lakeside Speedway.
I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen, Nic Bidinger, your feature winner from last Friday night.